Hi, my name is Misha and I live in Miami. Please like and subscribe. When I was only 5, every summer my parents took me to this crazy carnival outside the city. And one time I totally got lost in the crowd. It started to rain and I couldn't find my parents anywhere. I thought I'd be stuck in this place forever. That was when another girl my age covered me with her umbrella.
You're getting all wet. Are you alone?
I'm lost.
Don't be scared. I'm here now. I'll help you.
It was love at first sight for me. She was my savior. From that day on, Fiona was always by my side. She could always make me laugh. I loved her so much. The trouble started when we finally got into the same school. We had our first test, a simple spelling bee. I came first and Fiona came second. We were so happy, but Fiona's parents were not. They raged at her in front of everyone.
Why didn't you come first? What's wrong with you? I don't want a stupid child.
It's not like she failed.
Easy for you to say. You're first. You should be like her, Fiona.
That broke Fiona's heart. I showered her with love, chocolates, and gossip till she cheered up. But that stopped working the second, third, fourth time I beat her. The pressure on us rose to a breaking point when Fiona's brother went away to a boarding school on a scholarship. He was gone and suddenly Fiona was all alone with her awful parents. She stopped taking my calls and always came to school with puffy eyes like she'd been crying. In 6th grade, when her scores were even lower, Fiona suddenly took a bottle of water and dunked it all over my head. Fiona?
I wish you didn't even exist.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I'd just disappear.
From that day, a never-ending rivalry started between Fiona and I. She started messing with me all the time. She knew my locker combination and she threw out my books. She even spilled the beans to everyone about the guy I had a crush on. He came to me at lunch and publicly rejected me. I was flaming mad. I ran up to Fiona's table and said, "Fiona peed in bed till she was 11. Just so you all know." Fiona screeched like a monkey and attacked me.
I hate you, Misha.
One day, she crossed all her limits. I found her in the schoolyard bullying some other girl. I pulled Fiona away from her and screamed, "Have you gone crazy? I get that your parents are awful, but stop taking it out on everyone."
Stop acting like you're better than me.
She pushed me and I twisted my ankle so badly I couldn't help it. I slapped her. We started wrestling on the ground when suddenly someone pulled me off Fiona. I gasped when I saw a tall boy version of Fiona in front of me. It was her brother, Henry. "What are you doing here? I thought you left."
Fiona tells me you've become a bully. How disappointing.
She is a bully idiot.
That's when Fiona started crying like a little baby and saying I was evil. Henry totally believed her.
Stay away from my sister, or...
Or what? You'll fight me too? Let's go right now. He laughed in my face.
You're cute. Too bad you're a bully.
So annoying. Suddenly it wasn't me against Fiona anymore. Henry butted in whenever I wanted to make my moves. One day after I found my locker trashed again, I wanted to throw a bucket of soapy mop water on Fiona, but Henry showed up and started pulling the bucket away. We both tripped and got the water all over us. I tried to get up, but I slipped. Henry caught me just as I was about to hit the floor. I looked into his eyes and my heart started fluttering.
What are you both doing?
Fiona was staring at us with laser eyes.
Why are you on my brother?
None of your business.
He is my business. Don't you dare hit on him.
Oh, so this bothered her. I instantly threw my arms around Henry's neck and pulled him in for a kiss. He looked shocked and Fiona let out an ear-splitting screech.
Henry, I can't believe you.
She ran away in tears and Henry was so mad.
Why did you do that?
Revenge. She deserves it.
I'm trying to mend things with Fiona. You know that. You're an even bigger bully than I thought.
Ask any of the students who the bully is. Go on. He stormed away, and I hated myself for feeling a little guilty after the weekend. On Monday, I was called into the principal's office, and to my surprise, Fiona was also sitting inside.
You're in big trouble, Misha. Someone stole the cash from school tips from my office. Fiona tells me it was you.
What? Fiona is a liar. There is no proof. The principal checked my bag and as I expected, no cash. But when he opened my locker, hundreds of dollars just fell out. The witch sneaked the money in.
This is unacceptable. How dare you?
Students gathered around to watch the principal scream at me, while Fiona just smiled.
Stealing this much money and then lying about it? Misha, you're expelled.
That was when Henry came running through the crowd.
Sir, wait. You have the wrong culprit. Misha didn't steal this money. Fiona did.
Everyone gasped. Fiona looked like she was going to faint.
I saw you stealing it. Tell him the truth, Fiona.
Henry, you have to back me up.
And let an innocent person take the fall. What happened to you?
My jaw was on the floor as the principal lost it. He was so mad at Fiona for stealing and making up these crazy lies that he expelled her instead. I was in total shock. Fiona wasn't going to be here anymore.
You've taken everything from me. I never want to see you both ever again.
And just like that, my best friend and nemesis was gone. As the news spread, my classmates started congratulating me for defeating the evil witch, but I didn't feel like a hero. A few weeks later, Henry told me Fiona's parents had sent her away to some boarding school, and she'd even changed her phone number. I'm sorry you had to stand up for me. I know how much it's costing you.
It's my fault for leaving Fiona with our parents. I'm going to transfer back to my old school. I have nothing left here.
I'm still here.
You want me to stay?
Maybe I've just gotten used to having you around. It's not a big deal.
Then why are you blushing?
I covered my face with my sweater. I couldn't like Henry. He was Fiona's brother, but I was helpless. He was really quite adorable. He even cracked the funniest jokes like the old Fiona used to. One weekend I saw Henry walking arm in arm with another girl and I froze. He was dating someone. My feet followed them before I could help it. She hugged him and kissed him on the cheek. Henry.
Misha, what are you doing here?
I was just passing by. I didn't know you had a girlfriend.
This is my cousin.
I was such an idiot. I tried to run out of there, but he pulled me back. He waved his cousin off and turned to me.
So how jealous were you? On a scale of 1 to 10.
0.
I think it was a 9.
No way.
Okay, then you should stop me before I kiss you.
I'm sorry, Henry. I can't do this with Fiona's brother. It's just too weird.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry I asked you not to transfer.
I'm not staying just to date you. I like it here. We can just be friends, right?
I tried my best to keep it like that, but my feelings for Henry just kept growing. When we got into separate colleges, I thought I might finally get over him. But even when I dated other people, I couldn't forget about him. And then one day, he showed up at my dorm at 2 a.m.
I can't hide it anymore. I don't care about our past or about Fiona Misha. I just want to be with you.
How could I say no to that? Henry and I started dating and we got married 2 years out of college. We didn't invite any of Henry's family except Fiona, but of course she didn't show up. That's why we were shocked to see her on our doorstep one day, soaking wet in the rain. Fiona?
I ran away from home. I had to see you both.
We were speechless.
Please, can I come in?
We helped her in and the first thing she did was fall to the floor and start weeping.
I've been so miserable since the day I lost you both. I moved out after college to get away from our parents, but now I just lost my job. I've been living at the homeless shelter for a week, but I just really wanted to see you.
You have no job and no place to live, so that's why you're here.
No, I can go back to the shelter. I'm only here to say that I'm so sorry for everything I did. Even if you kick me out right now, I'll be sorry to you. My whole life, Misha.
I was so uneasy. Henry and I put our heads together and decided to let her stay with us. If she behaved, Fiona was living with us. She was messy, moody.
She's scaring me.
She's already got a new job. She'll move out soon. Okay, I promise. A week later, my doctor told me some amazing news. I was pregnant. Henry went mad with excitement and Fiona cried for 2 days straight.
Your baby is going to be related to me. I love that.
Fiona stayed by me through all my scary and happy moments, and I was almost sorry to see her go when she found her own apt 3 months before my due date. But when she moved out, she changed again. About 2 weeks before my due date, Henry got a call from the hospital.
Hi, you're Fiona's emergency contact. We need you to come to the hospital right away.
What happened?
Your sister is about to have her baby.
Wait, what baby?
Henry and I rushed to the hospital where we found out that Fiona was pregnant. She'd been pregnant this whole time. I couldn't believe it.
She has high blood pressure, so we're watching her and the baby carefully. She might need surgery.
Surgery. Is she going to be okay? How could she lie about this? Oh my God.
I was suddenly in total panic, and that was the moment my body decided to go into labor. But after hours, when I finally held my baby girl, I couldn't stop weeping. Suddenly, Fiona walked in. Fiona! Oh my God!
Can you believe it? Our kids will be birthday pals.
Why? Why did you hide this from us?
I didn't want to guilt you guys into helping some poor pregnant woman. I missed you so much, and I just wanted you to give me a real chance.
You fool! What if something had happened to you? You're so stupid!
I know. I'm so sorry, Misha. I wish I could take all those years back. I was so horrible to you, and I'll never, ever forgive myself.
I can forgive you. I will forgive you. Come here. Forgiveness and understanding are the keys to healing friendships and family relationships. Rivalry and jealousy only cause harm, while love and acceptance help us overcome challenges and restore true connection. Hi, my name is Bree from Toronto. Please like and subscribe. I was never very good at school, like ever. It was just always so hard even if I tried. I could hardly ever focus with all the noisy kids and the screaming teachers, and I hated the piles of homework. You see, it's not like my parents ever helped me with it. In fact, they just made it really difficult to study because they were of the loudest people on earth. They do nothing but watch television, play music, or have parties. I failed first grade, so Mom paid my next teacher $1,000 and free haircuts to pass me. My parents also lied to their friends about me.
Bree, oh, she's so smart. Smartest one in her class, in fact, is a good thing. We enrolled her in that private school on the other side of town. They really focus on gifted kids there.
It's one of the best schools in the country. Almost guaranteed she gets into college.
They lied and lied, but one day the truth came out. I accidentally heard my parents talking.
Why can't she be smart like our friends' kids? She's nothing but an embarrassment.
No, honey, she's not. She's special. She just needs time.
Listen to me very carefully. She's not special. She is dumb.
And for the first time in my life, I knew Dad was right. When I got to the 5th grade, I found out it was much harder than every other year before. Sometimes I cry at night because everything feels too hard and I feel so stupid. When I was 12, I started Miss Anderson's class and failed on my first try.
I can't believe I'm going to have you in my class again. Start working harder. Bree, being pretty won't get you anywhere in life.
Well, at least that's one nice thing everyone agreed on. I was really pretty, and thanks to Mom's beauty salon, I always looked perfect at school. I could see other girls eyeing me enviously, but they didn't know that I envied them. One day, I was running a little late on the first day of my second time in 5th grade, and Miss Anderson wasn't in the classroom when I walked in. All the kids chanted together, "Good morning, being Miss Anderson." The new dummies thought I was the teacher. "Good morning, class. Today we're going to have some fun with math." I grabbed a marker and started writing on the whiteboard. If a grumpy old woman started teaching math 25 years ago when she was 60 years old, how old is she today?
85.
Oh, use your indoor voices, kids. But good job. Now what if...
What do you think you're doing?
There was Miss Anderson in the doorway, breathing like a dragon. Well, she sent me to the principal's office. Days later, I became friends with Melinda. She's a genius. She could spell all sorts of gigantic words, do math sums in her head, and rattle off the entire periodic table. I became a little obsessed with her. I wanted to find out more about what made her so smart. So of course, I decided to follow her home one day. While she was having lunch downstairs, I snuck into her room to take a peek, and I gasped. I'd never seen so many books in my life. I saw a box of chocolates on her desk and quickly popped a few into my mouth. Maybe eating these made her smarter. Just then, I turned around in horror to see Melinda and her parents behind me. They thought I was some kind of kidnapper or thief, but they seemed even more weirded out when Melinda told them I was in her class.
Yeah, she's super dumb. She probably got lost and thinks this is her house now. Go away, stupid.
And I ran off before I got into any trouble. Of course, Melinda never spoke to me again. I finished the 5th grade by some miracle. On my first day of the 6th grade, a boy named Dante showed up to drop off lunch for his little sister. I knew him the moment I saw him. He was one of the smart people I was stalking on Facebook. He was in 10th grade and just so cute. He started walking towards me because I was sitting next to his sister. I wanted to impress a smart guy like him, so I jumped onto the table and started eating a banana.
Are you okay?
Never better. Do you know that chimpanzees eat 150 pounds of bananas each day?
That's a lot of bananas, actually. Are you done with your amount of bananas for the day?
Did he just call me a chimpanzee?
Which one is yours?
Mina, I have only one banana.
What? Which one is your brother or sister?
Oh, that one. That one's mine. I pointed to some random boy on the playground.
That's not your brother, Bree. You don't have one. Bree in my class don't.
So, you're a 6th grader? Can someone be this dumb? I know you're like super pretty, but that doesn't mean you just stop using your brain, you know?
What a total jerk. His sister grinned from ear to ear and said,
He likes you.
Well, I barely finished the 6th grade as well, and when I went to middle school, I finally understood what hell meant. Mean girls were making fun of me all the time for being older and dumb. All they cared about was makeup and fashion. Since I was an expert in makeup and hair, eventually the girls started becoming friends with me, and I really liked being the popular girl, and I almost forgot about me not being smart enough. That is, until one day I accidentally found out that my so-called girlfriends were having a study session with the smartest boys in the class before the exams. When I asked why they never told me about these sessions, one of them said,
Bree, you don't need these sessions. It's not like he'll pass the exams. They won't help you with anything.
Neither do you. You just go there to make out with the boys.
Yeah, it's amazing to kiss and be kissed while studying, but you will never experience that dummy.
I was so angry that I almost lunged at her. but I held myself back and walked away. That day, I went home determined to study hard, harder than any other time, but my parents didn't respect my new study habits. They were as loud and obnoxious as ever. One day before I was studying for a big test, they threw a huge part and invited all their friends. I tried to focus in my room, but the beat was pounding in my ears, and I had to go downstairs to talk to my parents. Can you guys please keep it down? I'm trying to study.
What for? You're not going to graduate anyway.
Mom tried to calm things down, but Dad was still being a jerk and just raised his voice even more. Once when I was in the 9th grade, I was studying in the library, and a boy at the table next to me got up and scraped his chair across the floor. It was so loud that I screeched and I instantly covered my ears. He came to me and said,
"What's wrong?"
"You didn't hear that. The chair was so loud it hurt my brain." He looked at me for a second and said that I might have a condition similar to his.
And it's called hyperacusis.
Hyper what?
Hyperacusis is oversensitivity to sound. You hear things much louder than they really are. I'm sure it affects your concentration too, just like me.
After some tests, it turned out that he was right. I was really happy because it meant that I wasn't actually stupid. I just had trouble focusing because of my condition. So from that to stay on, I made sure to always cover my ears with headphones when studying. Studied really hard for a math exam and was sure I'd get a high grade, but I only got AD.
Oh, so you actually thought that headphones would help you with anything? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, even from someone as dumb as you.
Stop it. I keep telling you she's not dumb, she's special.
And that day, I just snapped. Both of you just cut it out. Dad, I thought my intelligence was my biggest problem, but having you as a father is the worst thing that has happened to me. And Mom, I'm not special. Do you need to believe I'm special to love me? I'm your daughter. You should accept me and love me just as I am. And with that, I stormed off. The next day, I left my parents for good. I was old enough to move out and I got a waitressing job after school and, well, I really loved it. After my shift, I'd often sit at the cafe with my headphones on and do my homework. One day, while I was studying, I looked up to see a handsome guy sitting in front of me. It was Ethan. He came to the cafe regularly, and I had such a crush on him ever since he told me that he was some data analyst.
Hey, you didn't hear me with those headphones on, and you look really busy with your chemistry homework. Which grade are you doing?
Oh my God, he'd seen what I was working on. This was so embarrassing. I'm almost about to graduate high school, and you must think I'm really dumb now, huh?
No, I think it's amazing you're putting yourself through school. The only thing that matters is that you're educating yourself, and there's no time or age limit on it. Also, will you go out with me?
Our first date was on Christmas, and I wished Ethan Happy Christmas, but he said he was Jewish, so I said, Happy Jewish Ethan. Ethan burst out laughing, thinking I was joking, and I realized what I'd said only after I got home, and I cringed so hard. So from that moment on, I kept reading a lot of stuff before meeting him, and I kept a notebook with me to write down all his comments so I could mention them again to show him I was smart. A year later, Ethan proposed to me and I said yes. He invited all his smart, intelligent friends to the wedding, and it was so intimidating, especially the smart female colleagues. I just started crying while dancing with Ethan in front of everyone, but they all thought it was happy tears. For the next 2 years, we kept trying to get pregnant, but it didn't happen. Ethan told me not to worry about it, but I started feeling even more insecure. Everybody could be a mom. Was I going to fail at this too? To our delight, I got pregnant a few months later and gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, Anna. The minute I saw her face, I knew I would be a good mom, and I was. Once Anna didn't stop crying and I noticed her lips were slightly blue, I immediately knew something was wrong and we had to take her to the hospital. When the doctor checked her, he was impressed. He looked into my eyes and said,
"That's actually really smart that you were able to the problem right away."
That was the first time someone said that to me, and it was a freaking educated doctor. From that moment, I started to understand that it was okay not to be perfect or the smartest. I could still be someone who could raise a good kid. 3 years later, it's Anna's first day at school today, and I can't wait to learn all sorts of new things from her. Not everyone who struggles in school is unintelligent. Each person faces challenges that others may not see. When we understand ourselves and find the right way to learn, we can overcome any limits. Hey, it's Juniper the Rhyming Whiz. Please like and subscribe. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved poems. It all started with my amazing grandma and her incredible library. People would line up just to catch a glimpse. But when I turned 13, something really bad happened. My grandma left us, and because of a big business loss, my parents had to close down the library she loved so much. It was heartbreaking to see her special books being sold off. I felt so sad and lost. Without her and the library, life went on. But one day I spoke. I wanted a real gem. My grandma's co-letters edition book of Emily Dickinson's poems. I knew I had to get it to honor her memory. Oh my God, Mom, Dad, I need to have this, please, please.
It's pretty expensive. I know you want this because it once belonged to your grandma, but honey, we can't afford this and you're just 16. Do something fun like some TikTok dances. Isn't poetry like watching grass grow?
I knew Mom and Dad would never understand my love for poetry, so I decided to take matters into my own hands. I took every job I could, from mowing lawns like a boss to delivering newspapers. One day, while I was sweating like crazy, Mrs. Peterson, our neighbor, approached me with an offer. I just couldn't refuse to babysit her toddler son Tim, but I was a bit unsure. While Tim was as cute as a button, his older brother Jim with a handful. We were in the same class, and that dude had a special talent for getting into sticky situations with his failed magic tricks. But beggars can't be choosers, so I accepted the job. So there I was, babysitting like a pro, changing Tim's diapers, and trying to keep Jim out of trouble. One day in the library, I was reading a poem and Jim looked over.
What's so fascinating about those words?
Poetry is like a secret language of feelings and thoughts. It's like life in a nutshell. Bro, you should try it. And he did, for the first time. I had a friend who showed interest in poetry, and I appreciated it. One day, Jim and I were playing at the play area when he went to buy me some water. Right then, Aaron, of all people, came over to me. I'm not going to lie, my heart was literally racing with excitement, but what he said next shocked me.
What are you doing here with Jim the Dim? Shouldn't you be with someone like me?
Did he really have to? No way I was going to just stand there and listen to him diss my bestie. Hey, don't call my friend back.
Just look. He's so dumb, he couldn't even figure out how to get water without making a total fool of himself. What an idiot.
Whatever. At least he's not a jerk like you off, Aaron. Once Jim finally returned with a water bottle, he could tell something was up just by looking at my face.
Hey, what's going on here? Is he bothering you?
Back off, loser. Can't you see we're having a little chat here?
She is my friend. If you're bothering her, you're bothering me too.
That's right. We are a team. So just back off and let us enjoy. Aaron's face turned redder than a chili pepperetta hot sauce convention as he walked away, and I realized he's definitely not the guy I thought. The next day at school, when I saw Jim, I was stunned. He had a black eye. What the what? Who did this?
Ugh, it's nothing. I fell from.
Don't you dare give me that fell from the stairs. Spill the beans. What happened?
I got into a fight with Aaron.
He did that. Oh, I am going to teach that jerk a lesson. Saying that, I ran to the parking lot where I knew Aaron always hung out with his goonies, and the moment I saw him, I threw a punch at him that left him stunned.
You'll regret this, Juniper. I'll make you pay.
How? By hitting a girl? You're worse than I thought you were, Aaron.
Back off, Jim. It's between Juniper and me now. So, Junie, you think you're tough?
Yes, she wants to see how tough she is. Let's settle this with a rap battle. Yeah, I know you've been preparing for it. So, Aaron, are you up for the challenge? Because Juniper destroyed you here, and she's going to destroy you there too.
You bet I will. I'm not afraid of you, Aaron.
We'll see about that, but just so you know, if I win, you'll have to go on a date with me.
No way.
Oh, you will. And if I lose, I promise I'll apologize to Jim in front of the entire school. Fair deal, right?
Bring it on. As Aaron walked away with his friends, reality hit me hard. I had just agreed to a rap battle with Aaron, and if I lost, I'd have to go on a date with him. While I would have been thrilled about the idea before, now that I knew Aaron was a jerk, I had zero interest. Jim, I don't know if I can do this.
Juniper, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but think about it. The cash prize is a whopping $5,000. We can split it. You can finally get those poetry books you've been dreaming of. And, well, I can perhaps get that PlayStation 5. My mom's been denying forever.
All right, let's do this. And so we went, all in, writing and rehearsing like crazy. Aaron and his crew seemed just as determined, and we saw them often, practicing at the nearby park every day after school. One rainy afternoon as I was on my way home, I was about to slip in a puddle, but Aaron caught me just in time.
Careful there.
I didn't need you to rescue me, even though I didn't want to. We both ended up finding shelter under a small roof, and there I felt a bit uneasy. It was a tight space, and we had to stand close, making the situation all the more awkward.
I never thought I'd be stuck in the rain with my arch enemies. Best friends forever.
I don't know why you think he's your enemy. Jim's an amazing guy. It's you who's a grump all the time.
Just like everyone else. You also probably think I'm just a jerk? You think you've got it all figured out, huh?
Well, I've got it figured out that the tough guy act you put on, it's to keep others away. You know, you don't have to be a meanie all the time.
Whatever. It's just that things at home aren't good. Everything feels like a mess.
Well, everyone has problems, Aaron. I guess it's time you realize that and perhaps show people the goodness in you.
You're weird, you know that?
Takes one to know one, I guess. As Aaron and I kept talking, I realized his tea wasn't so bad after all. Once the rain finally eased up, we both went our separate ways. But I couldn't help but feel a newfound understanding for Aaron. As the days passed, I saw a new side of Aaron, and it amazed me. One time I spotted him helping a stray dog find its way home, and another time he even shared his lunch money with a classmate in need. One day, I noticed Aaron leaving school in a hurry. Forgetting his phone, I chased after him on my bicycle and found him at a hospital, sitting in a room and crying. Hey, Aaron!
What are you doing here?
You left your phone at school. Is everything okay? You seem upset.
It's none of your business. This is my mom. She's been in a coma for a long time. I come here every day to see her.
Oh my god, I had no idea. I hope things get better for you.
Yeah, thanks.
From that day on, I saw Aaron in a totally new light. And when I told Jim about how Aaron's mom was sick, without revealing the part that I spoke to him, he just rolled his eyes.
That guy's a phony. Don't believe everything you hear, Juniper.
Jim hated Aaron, but I guess yes, I had started to have feelings for him. One day at lunchtime, when Jim wasn't around, Aaron approached me.
Hey Juniper, want to catch a movie together? Barbie's playing. I heard it's hilarious.
Sure, why not? But just as friends, right? But Barbie, are you sure?
Absolutely. I know you'll love it. And if you love it, I'm sure I'll love it. I'm talking too much. See ya.
Day of the movie arrived, and I had come up with a plan to watch Barbie with Aaron without Jim knowing. I told Jim I was feeling sick and needed to rest. At the cinema, Aaron and I laughed our hearts out at the silly scenes in Barbie. It was so fun. But as we left the cinema, I was in for a surprise. Jim was standing there looking heartbroken and hurt.
Juniper, you lied to me. I thought we were supposed to be best friends, and here you are with Aaron of all people.
It's not what you think. Jim Aaron is a really nice guy.
Juniper, please this guy. He's a snake.
Hey dude, I'm standing right here. You better shut that mouth.
You shut up and stay away from Juniper.
Jim threw a punch at Aaron and knocked him on the ground. I was shocked. Are you crazy, Jim? What's gotten into you? You hurt him badly.
But Juniper, you're my friend. You're supposed to be on my side.
Jim, I'll be friends with whoever I want. I can't stay around you. It's like I don't even know who you are. I then helped Aaron up and walked him home. He could have pressed charges against Jim, but he didn't, which was very kind of him. In the days that followed, Jim tried to contact me many times, but I wasn't ready to talk to him yet. It felt like everything was spinning out of control, and I needed some time to sort out my feelings. So, on the day of the rap battle, instead of participating, I messaged Jim that I wouldn't be joining. All he replied with was a simple, okay. Feeling torn and anxious, I decided to at least visit the rap battle to see Aaron perform and support him. But what I saw there left me shook.
Hey, Jimbo, you lost your friend. Now you're on your own. My tricks played well. She fell for my lies. What a surprise. To the cinema. Took her. She didn't know. Faked about my mom.
My emotions went wild as I heard Aaron's hurtful words. Seeing Jim's pained expression, it hit me hard. He was right about Aaron's tricks. It all clicked. He had done the whole nice guy act to distract me from the rap battle. He messed with the wrong girl. Without even thinking, I jumped on the stage next to Jim. Jim, my buddy, you know I got your back. Through thick and thin, we never lack fake friends leave, but we stand tall, bonds unbreakable, never gonna fall. They're just haters, but we're the real deal and that's all.
I knew you'd come.
I had to. Now come on, let's win this thing. Jim and I were doing amazing. We were spitting verses in the mic like we were on fire. In the end, it was us against Aaron and his gang, and I decided to bring my A game and finish him once and for all. In the end, we totally nailed it and won the cash surprise. Remember, true friends got your back no matter what. Fake people and lies can't break real friendship. Trust your buddies.